I get a FaceTime video request, do I just be cool?
Red. Knockback phase. East-west. Tank stuff. AB side. Spread. Wide angle, everyone in. It's out. Out. We are facing the correct direction. Three, two, one, look away. Donuts. Reset your panels. Tank stuff, or everyone's stuff. Panels, stacks, reset your panels, CB. Spread. The other side.
Really?
Who are you getting?
Okay.
Okay.
Knockback phase. Towers. Tank stuff. Don't provoke on this one. Okay, this is that's after this, then it's not gonna live the next tank thing.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get there quick enough.
That was a spread, not a stat.
Yeah, yep.
Alright. We're fine. This is fine.
I don't know why I read. I should have just,
you guys!
should have just pressed more broil. Why even bother resing?
I know, right?
That could have been a broil. A one shot is a one shot.
Gotta go fix my volume stuff.
Hang on, FFLog's uploader has to update.
Man, it was going to be really obvious from my relatively bad parse that I flubbed my combo 3 times in that fight. But now
I got a damage down first thing, so.
Now maybe I stand up.
I didn't even get like my very first combo correct, and the entire fight was off because of it.
I died twice.
What we're saying is this one is definitely for posterity. But despite that, it like
Placeholder sitting over here with a 90. Yeah, definitely just for posterity.
Alright, and this one, mechanics are coming at you, placeholder.
I'll never get good parse on 2. That ship has long since sailed in my mind.
Was that me? If it was me, I'm ready, but I don't know who it was.
It was you.
Oh, placeholder. Did anybody say anything about what we talked about, or are they just like, yep, numbers?
I'm in an ongoing conversation with one of the leading metrologists in the country. The answer we came to is not correct, and it's way more involved than I was making it out to be, I guess.
I see.
We're having to revamp the question, essentially. He sent me a spreadsheet that's like 10 pages long. He's like, get started on this. And I'm like, yeah, all right. Thanks.
Well, for what it's worth, it did sound to me like you were oversimplifying a lot of the assumptions slash.
I mean, I'm not surprised, but it's
Yeah.
hard for us to say.
What were you trying to do?
Same perspective on it. Because it's like, it's one thing to look at math and numbers on a spreadsheet, and it's another thing to have it all in front of you. And yeah, it's more complicated, but work in progress. Maybe I'll let you know what the end result is in a week when I have time to sit down and actually go through the spreadsheet you sent me.
Alright. Time to not fuck up.
Oh, actually,
Too late.
Sword is tongue. One's out. It's out. It's out. Right. Left hand. Knockback. North or south. North side. On the shadows. Towers and shit. That's the right. his right hand again. Orbs with knockback. Knockback now. Get away from the shadows. Got the Orbit's D. Out. Left hand. Is that the left hand? Kill this so I don't have to do this mechanic.
I would get a damage down on that run. I'm a
Me
Midori
too.
and I lived with the damage down for like
Yeah, of course,
second half
they're
of the
amazing.
fight.
Because those damage downs are his fault. So
It's
your
true.
part better be phenomenal, Tam.
I was the first one to get a damage down.
Wow, guys, this isn't a competition.
Yeah, I say we got him pretty much every stack, every orb stack. It's fine though. I was waiting for that so I could go buy the belt. I think it is lame that we get damage downs when someone else doesn't do the mechanic. Like, hey, wait, but I did it right. Why am I being punished?
This is like, you know, when everyone in the class except for one person is being quiet, and then the whole class has to stay. Gets extra homework.
Both placeholder and I got the exact same parse number on 10 as in 9.
Is there a way for me to see what it was before I took a stupid damage down?
I wish.
Man.
Well, I'm just fine with these mediocre parses for me as long as we're one-shotting this.
Yeah, I'll take not parsing well over being stuck in there for an hour over on any day.
So I want to get a 99. Oh man.
I don't feel like you're doing that much healing though, are you?
That one specifically had some moments where like people had damage down stacks, incoming rate damage too. It's more efficient to cast one sucker to heal 2 people, and then just the other 6 people just get.
Mm.
Yeah, just like, yeah.
99. You should be ashamed.
I know, right? So bad.
Just blame it on the DPS.
It's a golf score.
To be fair, I only cast 7. No, I cast 3 outlooks. What the heck did I cast 3 outlooks? Oh, I know, 2 is for the tank mechanic. That's right. 9 GCD spells. That's how you get 99. I don't understand.
Oh, I guess my best in there is actually only 81, so I guess that's about as good as I've ever done.
Yeah, 48 is actually probably the best I've had in there as well.
One shot this one too.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
As long as I don't get a parse over 50, I think we'll one-shot it.
So if we all suddenly die, Tam was just doing too good, and the game couldn't allow it.
Yep, pretty much.
Fire stack. Tank side.
Oh, wait. I guess that's... Wait, what?
No. That's not fine. I adjusted, but
This is definitely the clear.
the back. Red. Let it fire. Just the lightning. Split. Three-way. Time strat, look for the hand. Wait for the flash. On the tip. Let's fire boots. Uptime. On the tip. Anyone else on the back? Back.
Oh, I got turned around.
Towards lightning.
I can. God.
Oh, am I gonna die in here? Yep.
Yup.
Move.
No.
Oh no, I accidentally slipped off the edge.
You have LB3. Yeah.
We still have LB3.
No, it's not worth it.
We were behind anyway.
That
I
was
mean-
the most worth it.
and just jump.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, did we both raise?
No, I can raise Tam, but like, it's like the
Literally
first
the first mechanic. Red. Knockback. In the back.
You seem to paying attention.
This is fine. You made it.
Side. Back. Fire. Stack. We split. Time strat. Inside. Wait. Move. On the tip.
Already there.
The lightning books. On the back. Get knocked towards lightning. Day. Back. Attack. Lightning, go to fire. Spread. Go to lightning books. AC. Uh, 2-4. So this is three-way first, and then get to the sword side immediately. And then move. And then if you have the tether, go to the tip. Everyone else get back. Just spread out and then get out. Then tank stop. That one was fine. That one was fine. Oh my god, I cannot roll double digits to save my life.
I'm very pissed. It was, I guess it's my best run so far, I think. No. But in the very fourth final phase, I guess I hit my Blood of the Dragon a second early during the transition, and it fell off right as I was trying to apply it when I had all my buffs up. I basically lost melee Ino-chan.
Be a rip from me.
That is a ripperoni.
The thing that's funny is funny in retrospect is that I looked at the button and it was lit up, and so I looked up to dodge the melee attack and I hit the button and nothing happened. It's because it expired between the time I looked away.
Alright, well, time for this piece of trash fight. Let me just, let me get some potions.
And as for this next fight, my clear percentiles on this are 35, 36, 36, 37.
System.
I have a 77 on this next one. On the door, at least.
You have a 77?
Yep.
I'm seeing a 55.
It was probably 77 last week.
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Strongly doubt that it would go down that many percentiles in 1 week.
2 weeks?
2 weeks is still a bit of a stretch.
I looked at it and it was 77 at the time.
You sure you weren't looking at mine?
Yes. Because it was actually higher than yours.
On what poll? Our first one?
Must be February 24th.
No. At the time of the
Yeah.
kill, it was a 74. I said a 78.
This is not the time to kill. This is
Oh.
This is compared to all parses in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I see.
At the time I kill, it's hard. You just need a snapshot of it. So
I think I had you by 600 DPS. Not with buffs and everything, but like pure my DPS was better than pure your DPS.
it's gonna be hard on Black Mage. Well, if you look at our DPS, your DPS is like 73 higher. March 2nd?
Man, my parses for this door boss are garbage.
Nope.
Just like nothing I can do.
Literally last tier, I have a different color parse for every fight, and I think it goes like orange, purple, blue, green. Where I could never get above a green on Shiva, no matter what I did. But I think green is what I have right now on the door boss anyway.
At least it's green.
But you could have an orange. Just get the easy
no.
orange. All the heals.
I have a surprise blue.
Oh no, I was thinking of the February 24th one. It was still 73 more than yours. Placeholder. I just got my numbers wrong.
Alright, well, I guess I have enough potions for the door boss. Maybe.
So I went to Target today to see what special peeps they had. And they had hot tamales peeps. I'm sitting here debating if I want to open them.
I found a convenience store a block down for me that sells international snacks this weekend. And I got a bag of peach parfait Kit Kats.
Oh yeah.
Very good. But the store didn't have prices on the shelves. I was like, how bad could like a bag of Kit Kats, a bag of chips, and 2 sodas be?
Oh, $40?
$20.
34.
That was closer.
I will say the mac and cheese flavored potato chips were worth it.
Was it like the Lay's mac and cheese or a different one?
It was Lay's, but it was I think they were from India.
Yeah, the mac and cheese ones were just flavor a year or two ago. But some of those end up like regular flavors overseas.
Yeah. I don't know, they had like, I kind of wish I got them. They actually had peach flavored Oreos.
Oh dang. Like White Oreos or
No, they were chocolate.
Eh.
They had regular peach and then peach grape and mixed berry.
Peach grape. Peach grape Oreos.
Yes. Like, I don't know if you ever saw the like watermelon Oreo where it was like half green, half pink. I think that was the watermelon Oreo. There is an Oreo that's like 2 colors down the middle. It was like that. Not watermelon, maybe candy apple Oreo.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Grape is one of those flavors that people here in America eat it, but I don't think it's that popular in general.
I like grape, but I don't see grape with chocolate.
I guess I'm one of those people that associates grape and cherry flavored with stuff with medicine. Just generally don't like it that much.
Come on, man. Diamond Tap tastes great, right?
I mean, I say that, but I love root beer.
Root beer doesn't taste like medicine.
Oh,
It's very medicinal.
Everybody else in the world flavors their medicine with that flavor.
I mean, I got no problem with that.
Also, I love mint chocolate chip,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I was changing worlds at exactly the second that you hit that button, so you can hit it again.
Changing worlds. The heck?
I'm checking prices on potions.
Different worlds. I
Well, it
guess
does
you
no good to
can.
check them on different market boards.
That is true. Oh, smart.
They're about the same price on every world today.
Just wait till you can
Why
check them
was
on
it
every
withdrawn?
data center.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
I mean, as long as they're not overpriced, I'm not going to bother to check. But yeah, if they're like 7K each, that's not happening.
What were you saying about mint chocolate chip?
Oh, a lot of people say that it tastes like toothpaste, and I'm like, first off, no, but second off, it's still delicious.
Have you had the mint Oreos?
Yeah,
I feel like those taste like toothpaste.
especially if you just lick the icing itself.
or the texture also. Because it is a.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what tasted like toothpaste? The original orange Mountain Dew Game Fuel.
I do not have orange toothpaste, so
I miss. There
No.
used to be like lemon ice toothpaste. I'm sorry, this is a totally weird tangent. But it came in like a little clear squeeze bottle and it was the best toothpaste ever. And now it doesn't exist.
And no, it tasted like orange, but it also tasted like it had a squirt of like Crest toothpaste in it.
Ugh.
It was so bad.
Crest is the worst toothpaste anyway.
Buy American toothpaste anymore.
It's a stack. Stone stack.
Drat.
Hold again.
Hot.
Someone hit the middle rock. Red. Tide, that's Cobra Goats.
Nice.
This is awkward. goats.
Oh, I did that too early.
Armpits. Seaside. Armpits. Purple goats outside. Knock. Goats. Shit. Do-si-do stocked. Stack first. Stack first on north-south.
Ah!
So free. I forgot to stack.
Do-si-do
Spread.
and spread. The music change.
If we hadn't made it because of that Titan, I probably would have had to have like gotten up and left for a little bit.
Wow.
I might have put a capital B in that one, if that were the case.
Capital my capital B.
Yeah. In my defense, it's my first mistake all night, so at least I got it out of the way. And it didn't really affect us that much. And hey, we get like a full lockout in here, that's rare.
On our first night too.
Oh, that means that I get to fail a bunch of mechanics that I.
Oh geez, guys, internet's going out.
So, anyone else playing Bravely Default 2?
I had
Yeah.
realized it came out until
Came
I went to Best Buy today and saw it on the shelf.
February 26th. I got it for myself for my birthday. Actually, I buy shit like this all the time. It just happened to come out by my birthday, so
Wait, Bravely Default 2? Didn't that come out like years ago, or did they delay it?
no. That's Bravely Second is not Bravely Default 2.
Oh, okay.
I can see why you'd get confused.
I
Are they at all related?
Okay.
So, Bravely Second takes place a number of years after Bravely Default 1, and I'm not sure what the shtick of Bravely Default 2 is by comparison.
I think it's actually just a different game.
So, probably different dimension.
So we should get a Bravely Second too.
Second.
Bravely Default 2 :2.
Bravely Default 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Someone else has the stack mark or the wave marks for this.
I got it. I think. Great.
Those look right.
We're not potions phase yet.
Tam doesn't like victory.
I'm standing so close to the middle of the boss's hitbox right now.
Oh, you're getting hit. Tam.
No, I'm just like,
Oh, you're like, yeah, you're like in the
There
middle
was
of the box.
somebody further out than me.
I'm not exactly sure
He's
why
a
Tam
tank,
died,
though.
actually.
He can take the hit.
God, she hits like a truck.
I know, right? Like the auto attacks are like the scariest part about
Those
this
boots.
one. Whoa. Wait, what? Why just you?
Do you want me to raise?
I got it.
Yeah.
if you think she hits like a truck now, wait until I lose 1,000 tenacity. It's at 1. Healers will be in the back.
That's probably good.
Healers in the back, everyone else.
Wait, you guys probably can step forward. That's gonna do all of it. You can't stay back there.
Tam, we had long fire, didn't we?
Yep.
So I was right, and you threw me off, and I came to correct you. You were right, and you were not. So you got me killed, and I blame you.
And then it all exploded.
Did fire stack for that, or where
Long
did
fire does.
When are we supposed to get out?
When we run out, you just keep running. Like when the half moon comes out from the yellow thing, we run and just go further than the rest of the party when they stop in the middle, because you don't have to worry about the ice and Nova anymore.
Wait, do we actually have to run farther, or that we could just stagger the party?
Well, your fire is gonna blow up. You stuck with
And
the
kill
fire.
everyone.
The two fires, when they have long fire, run out past everyone else.
That's why I was asking last time. Everybody said no, it's fine.
Uh,
think. Well, I thought you meant at the beginning. You can stack at the beginning.
Four.
Tanks will be in the back.
Oh, we got a stack.
Tanks in the back. Everyone else should be like on the hitbox. Y'all are too far out.
Sorry.
So if we run out, we're gonna take those lasers if they're far.
Then make sure you run out to the side, so you bait it off to the side.
Tanks are running to the side.
Yeah, and we can't make it that far. We can't make it all the way to the back.
If it's far, you guys are running all the way to the back, the tank?
No. Like, we can't run all the way across and make it past the party to where the light lasers are going to not hit the party for the fires.
Tanks are running towards the stoplights that are exactly halfway on the sides relative to the yellows. We are running to the middle stoplights.
The middle stoplights are being taken by healers, aren't they?
Those are the
No,
first
Right.
ones to go up.
Afterwards.
Right, so whether or not it's the long or the short one, we will be baiting the beams ideally towards the middle stoplight.
That gets the fire AoE.
Right, what does the guide say?
Maybe we don't have to run out as far as we think we do.
Yeah, it just says to stay within melee range, but run to the sides. So
Then we're gonna be hitting the tanks.
that would be my concern. Maybe it's big enough that the arena's big enough that we won't hit them.
If they're on the edge, we shouldn't. But if they're also still trying to hit the boss, then probably.
This is probably where tanks have to give up hitting the boss.
I'm gonna give up hitting the boss. I like do absolutely zero hitting of the boss as
Lightning
soon
shot.
as we run out. Lightning shot interrupts your combo.
Oh.
Garbage. They need to make your ranged attacks not interrupt combos.
Maybe they should just give us ranged combos.
You file an application for your the design team and share those sweet ideas.
Totally.
I'm so sorry. I was like a few seconds ahead.
I wanted to pull.
So about that auto attack that hits like a truck.
Yeah.
Just one shots a healer.
Would you rate that as like an F-150 or like a full duty?
Oh, dump truck.
F350 Super Duty with a raised bed.
18-wheeler?
No, Titan's the Tonka truck, remember?
Okay.
It's a micro machine.
Power wheels.
Quirky.
Dude. Let's get like the same.
Alright, so make sure you're like standing on the line for the boss's hitbox. Don't be standing outside of it. See, there we go. Perfect. Stack.
Oof. Yeah, 2 people in our stack.
Well, that's not my problem.
Oh, that's gonna kill me. Oh, nice.
Now to the part that I have very tenuous understanding.
Get to D. 2 stack is the safe side. Get out of the middle.
Super. Wait for middle to go off. Stack.
He's
dead.
Oh, he took the damage down somehow.
Whoa. I don't understand.
I think I got clipped by the middle if you got that.
No, I got clipped by the little moving thing.
Shell Crusher is the stack, right, Tam?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Because I took 120k.
But he also took a damage down. So that doesn't sound
I just
right.
moved into. I got clipped by the. So it moves from the center directly north. So I got hit by the north one because I was too far north.
I also got hit by that.
I think the entire
So like
party
these
did.
circles are the width of it. So when we go center, we just need to make sure you're a little like. I believe they're the width of this.
I say Shell Crusher has to be mitigated. So I think even though it's a stack, it's just going to be a lot.
It's also right after the one.
Yeah.
So
I don't have temperance there.
So we have, I use Super Bolide, we have the double halo. We wait until the middle one goes off, but then we're going to run to the, basically going to stack in the mid.
Yes. And then after that stack, everybody needs to spread out because then it's a solo hit on somebody random.
So you're in our stack at the end, right? So I don't know if I had time to get to the stack because I was baiting the other ice and it knocks you back from that spot. By the time we get pushed back, I'm like all the way over here almost. There wasn't enough time for me to get over to the stack that's all the way over there. That's something we need to consider.
You only need to make it to like here, right?
Yeah, but so if it knocks you straight back, right? So if one was where I dropped my thing, I'm gonna land like out here basically. And if you're stacking at 4, there's no way I'm getting there before it goes off.
In that case, who would have been on the other side?
Salenta was, so he was still in the right spot, so I can't even go to this puddle here because then that one's still short a person.
Oh, this Lanta and you are in left stack.
Yeah.
I guess if that happens, Midori, do you want to flex over to that other stack?
That sounds super situational.
I
You're not
think
right.
Midori
I mean, it
said
is.
what's gonna happen.
So now that I know that can happen, right, I can manip, but if that happens to someone else who can't do that, then it's just something to keep an eye out, I guess, on.
I mean, are you dropping your like rewind puddle out to the like edge of the arena? Is that what's happening?
No, the rewind puddles gets dropped in that case on 1 and 2, because that's where we were baiting the second set of beams, because we had the long ices. And so it gets dropped there, and then you get knocked back from there, so I like landed out here.
Yeah, so like
Well, instead of to 4, if I just plop the puddle right here, that might be doable. Right here?
I guess-
make that?
At least for me going forward, I can manip. It's just if other people start having a problem with it, we might need to consider something. But let's just see if it happens more than a few times.
Yeah, I'll just not go as far. Melee can still move into 4. The puddle's pretty big.
Just the opposite problem can also happen. Because I'll be baiting ice on this side. So,
Yeah.
because he and I are on the side. So I'll always be on this side. So if you're here, I will most definitely either get clipped by yours or I won't make it to mine if she's going to be way up here still.
Just on Avant and do a drive-by.
Sure! That's what I've been. I use that for pretty much a lot of mechanics.
3. On the line.
Oh, wait, what? That doesn't sound right.
That's exactly what Tam said would happen.
Huh, you're right.
So you guys should not go. My impression is that you should not go past the boss. Though I guess that would work too. But you need to be at max melee. Because we got clipped by the fire, right? That's what killed us.
No, we took 2 beams to the face.
Yeah. Because we pulled the beams where we were standing to not hit you guys with the fire.
Okay. Because I would say you should just go straight out to the sides, not past the group.
That's where the tanks are.
The question is whether or not you'll hit the tanks, and the assertion in the guide is that you won't.
What's the worst that could happen?
Tanks can survive that, right? In the worst case, they just take a hit.
I mean, that's a pretty bad case, probably, but
No. If you take 2 mechanics, you get the doom and die.
Yeah, good point. Okay, should not take 2 hits then.
That was took 3.
No. I mean, if you take a mechanic that you're not supposed to, you die.
here's the thing: is that the puddle that we're running away from is going to be covering the exact middle, right? So that the group is not going to be under the boss. So if you run past the boss and you're at max melee, you're actually farther away than if you were or you're closer than if you were at the sides and at max melee.
I was not at max melee, and I still drew the laser.
Right. Well, no, drawing the laser is a separate problem than the fire, though. If you were at the sides, you will never draw the laser.
But the fire didn't kill the party, the lasers did.
If you're at the side, you'll never get the lasers. That's why I'm saying you should go to the side, not behind.
And then the tanks will...
Well, the tanks might die, and then we'll have to figure out what we're doing.
Well, actually, if they stand... Well, no, because that's the same problem. It'll still draw the beams through the party, so...
We're going to be standing underneath the stoplight, which is like as on the edge of the arena as possible. Ready, check us out. Keep doing positionals until you see the end of this cast. This Dark Corruption. It's being now. Fucking hate bosses.
TP. Hey, if there's someone that's not...
Sorry. Definitely my bad.
Those irises are pretty big, though. You might,
Like,
you
okay,
might need to not stop quite right in the middle. And run a little bit farther. In order for the fire people to be safe. Oh, but they're mutually exclusive, right? It's not like you can get both at the same time.
Yeah, those hourglasses are actually kind of far away from each other. I really hope that tanks on the side are indeed the closest at like all times.
This was the strat that I was told that we're doing.
It works in theory, but we'll see.
I mean, the theory that people running to the flanks of the boss want to be closest is not remotely contentious. There's nothing about that that's even remotely close to it. It's whether or not they get killed by the fire or whatever that I'm more worried about.
Hey. Everybody get on the hitbox line. That was 3 people on our stack.
One fell off.
I got vaulted off the edge.
D. Two-sided safe.
Spread out.
They're the 3-side.
Alright, that's it. That's all I know.
a lot of
So a lot of
icons.
Wind. Oh, I'm about to draw
Oh my god, what?
turn.
Going off in
Okay.
10 seconds.
Death is imminent.
Ice is going in 4-3. Get in the middle for ice. Maybe. Oh no.
Oh, so wind is a push. Okay, this is wow. All right. Oh,
I
cool.
Nice.
Come on, you can hold out for limit victory, right?
Like autos when you kill.
Ow. Alright.
That was 4 mechanics.
Yeah.
That was 4 debuffs.
Yep.
So there's 2 return puddles. Arrow, ice, shadow eye, flare.
Somewhere around here. I guess, is it ever posted in the boss strats, the intermediate?
Not yet.
I got. Here's a
There it is.
tooltip.
Alright, so.
I love fucking step 2. I love this step 2.
There's a lot of buffs there.
It's so confusing.
Fucking Christmas ornaments just everywhere. Alright.
Did we have a dead person going into that or no?
Players must resolve debuffs in order of longest to shortest duration.
So you're placing multiple return puddles, so you have to, I guess, to think about it in reverse.
In this case, it's arrow plus blizzard. Okay. So you will either have arrow or blizzard? Question mark?
Seems so.
Yeah. it looks
Also, what happened to the... Okay, the tanks and healers all have the same debuff. Cool. I don't know if that's a rule or if that's just how they put that up here. So, ice, stack directly in the mid. Drop time is when spell in waiting return 4 runs out. Ice and wind are dropped. You gain the return 4 debuff.
I guess we'll keep an eye on it, but it looks like the tanks and healers get the eruption and the DPS get the wind and ice. No, I guess that's not true, is it?
I got wind last time.
Okay, never mind.
Like you will either have wind or ice,
Right.
and then you will either have eruption or sorry, no, everyone has eruption. Then
Get to move around while we're doing this.
and then you will either have the eyeballs or the like Triforce.
Flares.
Oh, I guess there's one triple chevron and 3 Triforces. Because there can't be 4 Triforces. Then it'd be a quad force or a tetraforce or something.
This is fun. So she like reverses time at the end of it, and we resolve the mechanics backwards. Cute. Time shenanigans.
You know, compression of time. So you drop the eruptions, and then... Now I'm wondering if there's a reason why they ran out on the diagonal.
Because there's flares.
For which step?
For the flares, like, is there a particular reason why the flares are on the diagonal?
Because the winds are in the cardinals in this example, right?
It says at their clock spot.
I guess they just happen to have tanks and
That
healers on.
clock spot, yeah.
Yeah, they're reversed from us.
It is arbitrary, is the
Yes.
answer.
Yes.
That's just to ensure that people don't run the same direction.
Move.
So
Move your character.
This seems easier than basic relativity.
that's what I heard. All right.
So it's a trap then.
If for no reason other than you don't have to find the stupid yellow thing, it's probably easier.
Well, hold on. So I gotta internalize these different debuffs. So these different. Okay. So the different debuffs are. So they use different terminology in this little guide at different times.
There are only 4 debuff markers that you care about. You will have either ice or wind, which is in or out, respectively. Then everyone has flare, so you just got to do that. So you don't even need to pay attention to that. And then you either have flare or stack, or sorry, you have flare or look away. The eyeball. And so for the eyeballs, you in the middle facing out towards your clock spot. So it looks like the eyeballs are a melusine, like pizza breath, whatever thing. So this is the other reason why the flares are going out towards their clock spots.
Know which way to look.
So that everyone knows which way to look. And so in all cases, during the flares and eyes, everyone is looking towards your clock spot, towards the outside of the arena. You will either be inside or on the edge.
So if, let's say the look away is the second return mechanic, is it clear whether or not we get to return and then look away, or do we have to already be looked away?
I do not know. I believe that you should assume that when you get recalled, that you will get recalled in the direction that you're facing.
Oh, that's weird.
But if not, then you'll have to look away right after the recall happens.
Yeah.
So you can test it out in the first one. Try facing like some random direction and see if when you return, if you're facing that random direction. Because the return mechanics behave the same. Ollie and Tan.
I'm ready.
1 second.
So do we take the wind specifically to our clock, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Not the one pictured in this, whatever we use.
Well, the idea being that it's not like it's doing something in a specific direction for which we have to care about the synergy.
So ices stack in the middle, and winds go to their clocks.
On the edge, yes.
Well, that dragoon gets to stay in melee range.
Well, yeah,
For a
because
couple-
it's a backflip.
Yeah, like Black Mage Gaze on the side.
Is it, is this what they just did for the diagram, or is it like tanks healers get ice or wind and then DPS get the other?
It might just be random.
Look at what Granada posted. looks like it's always tanks and healers.
Okay.
Will get one, and the DPS will get the other, which is important because we have the alternating tank DPS clock positions.
It certainly makes it better.
I mean, otherwise this strat wouldn't work, period. You'd have to adjust on the fly instead of just going to your clock positions. Especially for the flares. I guess for both the flares and the winds, because the winds would knock each other back.
Alright, let's see it again.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Oh, I forgot.
I was pretty close. Not sure why I didn't get hit.
I'm gonna be in the same spot every time.
Well, I meant, like, I thought I was in with 2 yalms, much less 5.
That can't be right.
We got it all there.
I got. Why were you there?
You had fire!
Yeah.
Fire!
No, I did have fire, didn't I? So why was I there?
Why were you there?
You tell me. Wait, no, we had long fire. So we were supposed to be there, weren't we?
We're stacked, yes, but
But
Not-
not on the
not-
sides.
Well, then why didn't you tell me to move? Yeah.
I guess there's one point that does not matter to me that is worth mentioning, is that fire doesn't actually have to be out for that first one, if it's long fire.
Yeah, no, you come in with the stack.
Because I just go out because it's not a problem for me. I just move in after the ice goes off. Whatever.
I mean, if I can outrange the ice and I'm long fire, I might just put my ley lines out in the corner and chill in my spawn. I mean, that's meta.
I kind of got one far away. But I can survive it. Well, as long as I get the other heals.
Okay.
Oh, we probably should discuss that.
But you're supposed to go right, because that would have been the spot where you needed to go,
Well, I was
based
going.
on where the boss is. Or how we're looking at the boss.
Depends on how you look at it. That's what I guess we should talk about. Is if it's long fires and we move in to stack with people and then move out, are we gonna, like, if I was left originally, and I would normally be left, are we gonna position based off of the way that we're running back out from the stack? Because then it's still left relative if I were to run to that side.
That's what I was doing.
That's fine.
It's not left from our original vantage point, it's left from the party's vantage point.
I was going to the
Same
part.
side.
I was going to the side that I would have been if it was short.
Right. That's why I was saying we should clarify, because I think we should go back to a party vantage point, because we do have to go there anyway. So, okay, sounds like we talked about it.
Got that all worked out?
Yep. All good.
However, we did get the beam, but I think that's because we were... Oh, jeez.
Oops.
That's just because we were panicking. We shouldn't actually be the closest to that one.
See?
What?
However. Oh, wow.
Oh, isn't that sweet of Ollie's dead body?
I'm good, I'm good. No.
One downside to Bloodbath. It is not an instant heal.
Nope.
Oh yeah, since Ollie was dead, we could have just avoided that stack.
They did.
I'm gonna see.
But I was supposed to stack with you.
I want snack.
Snack?
No, not snack. Snack is bad snack.
Unless you like snack. As a snack.
Dark water, huh? At least it's not gray water.
Heavy water?
Darkwater has pirate.
Gray water is gross.
Oh, that's not good.
Why? Okay, I took 140k from that.
From the stack?
No, from the
No.
push.
Yeah.
Sounds like it didn't like something that you did.
Also, how did I get doomed?
Got hit by two mechanics.
I think you got unlucky. Because I turned away from you at the last second. You may have been looking at me a little bit with the eye.
I mean, I'm looking at the boss.
I thought I was standing beside you.
You were in front of me.
Y'all should be side by side.
I think one of the lasers went to the party, maybe?
I couldn't tell. I mean, they were close. They're always close. I could have been in too far. I don't know.
We'll just call that a fluke.
I mean, this is something that I need to figure. Like, it's kind of hard to position.
Yeah,
Like,
on the Cardinals we have the markers, and on the not Cardinals, it's real tough.
If you're too far out, then you're not in melee range, unless you're too far to the sides, in which case you'll get knocked off the platform, or you'll get doomed. And if you're too close to the party, well, you're just too close to the party. Midori and Place will have a little more way to run. I can get a hit off mid-teleport. That was not expected.
B. One side is safe.
Not if I stand on it.
Spread out.
Ow.
Was that you sent flying?
Yeah, I was sent flying. I think
I got sent flying.
cakes.
Like,
I put everything I had into trying to survive that.
all right, let's come up with a mitigation plan for Shell Crusher.
I don't have temperance because I'm using it on basic relativity.
So, wait, which minute?
The one where we all stack and 2 people die every time.
Oh, that's because they get hit by another mechanic.
What?
Yeah, you can't take 2 mechanics.
Wait,
I think you're missing the question.
Kara's
What?
asking mitigation for Shell Crusher.
What mitigation are you using, or are people using? I have reprisal. That's all I can offer because I'm.
Same.
Well, we both shouldn't be doing it, but
Well, yes, it won't stack. Once
Where
I
are
can't-
you using Dark Missionary?
It's
magic only.
on relativity and it's magic only.
Wait, so there's
hard
2
to fight.
people that got hit by something. It gave them a or a damage down stack.
They ate the first puddle. They ate the second puddle explosion. So the middle explodes, and then it moves directly north and also explodes. So instead of coming in from a diagonal, if you come in from a diagonal, you're gonna get clipped. You need to come in from the side, directly into the center. That way you're not gonna get clipped by the top.
That's cool.
That is
Yeah.
the only other thing you can get hit by there. Because if you got hit by the tank buster, you would not survive.
Yeah, and then as long as like we had 8 people there, it only did 70-ish, so we're probably okay.
It's okay if no one gets hit by the thing, so should be fine.
Yeah.
The first explosion goes out to the second ring in the middle.
I don't know what the second ring means.
Goes out to about here.
Sorry.
It's fine. This is fine.
I forgot which one it was.
See? She said.
Don't be in the middle yet. Now go.
Spread out.
Oh, whoops.
That hurts.
Whoops, indeed. Now we'll be holding it up. Nice launcher. Oh wait, you're so dead. You're so dead.
You can do it!
You're so dead. Oh my god. Why did you be ugly? You tried.
The goggles, they do nothing.
We're gonna have ices and stuff wherever.
Well, so the first thing that we should have done is the eruption was the longest one, so we should have been in eruption positions, then ice and whatever, and then the flares.
The pointy down one.
The Triforce is the flare. So that one is you go to the edge with your you go to the edge at your clock position. It's actually the same as the way you treat the mechanics. Just like ice and eyeballs are basically the same. Flare and wind are basically the same.
Oh. Okay, that's the flare marker. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Triforce.
What's the yellow 3 arrows one?
That's a stack. That's a stack marker. So you stay in with the eyeball people, but you're still at your clock position, slightly out of the middle, and still facing the edge at your clock position.
Yeah. When you say Triforce, I think of like Triforce from Legend of Zelda.
That's what it looks like to me. Does it not look like that to you?
No, it looks like a sergeant ranking.
No, that the sergeant ranking is the stack marker. The flares are the the downward looking triangle. The blue one. The blue triangle is pointing down.
Oh, no, I was talking.
You guys are talking about different markers.
Yeah, no, I was talking about the stack marker then.
Yes. The yellow one is the stack marker.
So completely unrelated to this, that knockback, it does more damage to the two people that are closest to it than the rest of the party. So tanks need to be the people that are taking that first hit.
For which knockback?
The knockback during basic relativity, the push, after
Even
we get
the tank,
returned.
They're like really far away from that spot.
Well, they get returned.
Oh, okay, right.
But are we not like...
If we have Doom, you all.
So
would
they always have to be in the
away
back?
from us.
They always have to be in the back, otherwise whoever's in the back is gonna die.
Okay, so in that case, we're gonna go back to what... because this was a thing where I was like, the tanks are always in the back, and then it's like, no, the healers are in the back if they have the eyeballs. So we're going to go back to the tanks are always in the back, but if the healers have eyeballs, they need to be standing to the left and the right of the party.
Yeah.
Like, healers adjust.
Yeah. I knew there was something fishy, I just didn't know what it was.
Wait, so then the DPS should not... Wait, but then we're gonna bait the beams.
No.
No, the return is dropped before that.
No.
They need to be the closest for the return.
Okay, so here, let's pretend that this is the stuff, and we've got, I don't know, like, you're out, and you come on, give me a DPS. There you go. You're out, okay, and the healers have the eyeballs.
We would just stand like here.
So tanks are going to be like right here. You don't want me on the same side. Y'all should have a left-right priority.
We do.
Okay.
Wait, is stuff backwards? Wait, no, it's not. I come from this side.
It's not.
Okay.
Like this?
Well,
Konata's Yeah,
Ollie's
Ollie's dead
super
because she's
dead.
closest to the yellow thing.
Still dead. Now Kanata's dead. Like, stand to, like, actually the left and right of the party.
Oh, like here?
Yes.
So tanks will still have to look.
Well,
Look away.
as long as you are to the sides of us, like the look thing is not. It seems to be pretty narrow.
I thought it's
Is it-
emanating from, like, you can't look at that player. Like, your field
That's
of view can
correct.
cover that player.
Tanks will have to look away from us.
This might be why the other strat has the DPS baiting those first beams, because if you guys are out here, then it doesn't even matter.
Well,
I don't know
Well,
if there's.
counts as looking at them. Presumably, it's a cone coming out from the player that's 90 degrees, right?
The eye?
No, for what counts as the player looking at the person with the eye. Like the looking at as a concept is not just some abstract concept, right? Like it's implemented in a couple ways, and it means that the player has to be looking at you, and what counts, how big their field of vision is, right? Is some cone, right? I don't know if it's 180 degrees or 90 degrees.
It's not 180 degrees for sure.
Does the eye go off before you get locked into your pullback?
That's
It
what
I'm
I
gonna
was
say
trying
At the
it's
to.
same
about-
time.
60 degrees if you go first person.
The eye resolves has the same timer as dropping the puddle, or dropping the return spot.
Because of what it does.
One. Well, we get to test this out because it is healers with the eyes. I gotta do.
Well, name?
I was looking at the back.
I think it. So I think if Kanata and I are on opposite sides of the party people can look forward. I think because the tanks are technically behind us, we'll get caught in their field of vision, so you will have to look away.
I did.
Maybe you got hit by a beam.
Oh yeah, if you're too far back, you could get hit by the beam. But
I was-
also, So if Ollie stands here, the person at 3 can't just look at the boss necessarily. Like there's a chance that if you're like facing just at the wrong angle, this is enough to be in the field of
Yeah.
vision.
If you're like facing like this, you might. Same with the person at 4 with Kanata.
I wasn't either of those people.
I don't know
you
them.
got it?
I was doing things and I didn't get hit.
I was pretty conscious of my awareness, like of like where I was specifically standing.
How that happened?
He told me not to curing waltz.
I guess he gets what he deserves.
Why placeholder? You might get cooked out, man. So,
I believe.
okay. I don't know which one to say. When we use that for the future, just stay in the middle. Right?
I had more health than you did when you were complaining about my health.
D. Yep, Salanta got the.
Somebody walked off the edge.
I mean, you were on the same side as me.
Was I?
Yes, because I watched you. And I don't know if the tanks or whatever need to know whether the near or the far one is closest for that scenario. I'm gonna need someone to call it. So that I know whether to get the near or the far stoplight. Or for there to be some, if you can tell me something that I can look at while it's happening.
I think it's the fully filled hourglasses go first, then the 2/3 filled ones go next, then the 1/3 filled go after. I've been trying to look at them, but I've been too busy paying attention to other things.
Yeah, that's why I needed someone to call it.
Okay, I'll call where the 2/3 one is. So either near, which is towards yellow, or far, which is away from yellow. And then if it's backwards, then I'll call it the other way next time. I'm literally 50/50 minutes.
So what are you gonna say? Close or far?
Yeah, close or far. For the third beam.
for the thing that the tanks are picking up.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to look at the streams later.
Eight. And close.
Sam, could you walk forward, please? That worked. You get the reprisal on this one because mine's still bad.
B. One side. I was chosen.
So many touchdowns.
Didn't you read the mechanic? It's in which tanks invariably get a damage down.
What?
Oh yeah, we just died.
What? What?
That one hits
out
harder than
turns
beginning
out-
rounds.
that also does damage. Just like
I mean, the slide 1 literally says high mitigation for enemy relativity. That's it. The first slide is just mitigated.
I mean, I popped Temperance.
That's a thick attack.
We were topped, so
Yeah, top with the shield with Fate Elimination, Temperance.
I'll definitely save Samba for
okay,
that
well,
instead.
if I'm reprisaling the basic relativity and the cataclysm, or sorry, the shell crusher, then it might be up for the. I think it's up.
I put it up for intermediate, so it was reprisal.
You just hit real hard, that's what. Holy cow.
I can definitely not use Heart of Light where I did the last time. But yeah, getting her back in the middle and facing the correct direction is not my favorite job.
Yeah, there's some bosses that are like retentive about like standing in the middle. There's other bosses that really only do it if you hurt them.
That's bold? Question mark.
Guess
I guess so. For Darkest Dance here, Tylee, can you try to move off to the side so I can be standing in the back? Or let's figure something out. I'm going to try to move things around. So I actually have a gap closure there.
I think it's called elusive jump.
That's not a non-option.
Just got to get good.
I mean, I have to do that quite a lot.
A.
Close.
Second time. I think it's the second time.
A. Four side. Spread.
What? Okay.
I raised the wrong person first.
I guess that's okay. Mitigation? We have Adel? No.
Barry used it.
No.
Mm.
Oh dear.
I guess we would do ice first.
Yes, and then the eruptions, and then I get here and I look out. So, eyeballs.
Why was eruption next if the flares were about to go off?
That's just the order that they went in. It went ice, wind, then eruptions, then flare stack.
Maybe I didn't see the eruption drop something underneath me.
That's like one of the returns. So you drop it, or that's what it looked like.
So you resolve the 3 debuffs in reverse order, but what you actually happens is you drop the return puddles. Then, after you drop all 3 return puddles, they actually go off.
Well, there's only 2 return puddles because the third one
Right.
just happens immediately.
Okay, fine. The quote effect of knowing that you can move on to the second one is the return puddle.
Is that the one where she's untargetable and I just didn't notice?
Nope, that's advanced.
Still gotta do deeps in that phase, huh? That's rude.
I mean, if you don't, nobody's going to notice right now.
That's quitter talk.
That's talk from someone who's not going to know how to like sequence their cooldowns when it comes time to actually hit the DPS check.
Yeah, this is the time to figure out the rotation when everyone else is messing up mechanics. That way you can not hold everyone up later.
I am not convinced that is the most efficient way to do this. Once you have mastered this, there are other mechanics to master later.
Spoken like a non